Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Farhiza FAHMi. I live in South Lampung County, Lampung Province. I am a cadet of RSTJ from PKTJ. Here I would like to describe the new way of learning, which caused by a virus we already know, coronavirus. Because this virus forced us to do many things from long distance and forced us to avoid any physical contact. But still, there's many ways to overcome this challenge, so we don't stop. So let's begin. The first thing is something that most teacher do is live stream learning, which is an easy way and also an effective way, because not only it teach the student, but it also makes some kind of bond and connection between the student and the teacher. And I'll show you how it works in a minute. So the first technique is simply just do some presentation by the student or the teacher, and let the rest of the class listen to the presenter. And in this case, the one who do the presentation is Akmal Bintari, the student, which is my friend, and then the teacher, who is Pak Reza, give some feedback to the student. Yeah, as you already know. If the student do some little, I can call it mistake, the teacher can teach the student how to do it properly. And let's go to the next technique. And the second technique is the teacher do some kind of
satu-satunya dokter di Semarang
open dialogue with the student, which
itu orangnya
is
enak ngajarnya itu
important because
karena mahasiswanya cuma
this technique
orang.
will make some bond of
Jadi kadang-kadang malah dia yang memberikan
between bond or connection between the student and the teacher, which is very important
nyantai
in learning. The second thing is something my favorite thing, which I do many times, which is learning from YouTube. But you can also use other platform, depends on your preference. Many content creators make YouTube video which contain many useful and informative language. This various benefit caused because many YouTubers earn money from their video, so they make their videos become more useful and of course more interesting. You can learn many things from YouTube. For example, you can learn language like English. You can learn English even from the native speaker themselves. And you can also learn other language like Arabic, or if you are Wibu, you can learn Japanese, but I'm not Wibu. You can also learn many things like history, which I like history. You can learn Islamic history from many ustad, and you can learn various history like European history, Aztec history, or if you like, you can learn some kind of very old history like Persian, Spartan, ancient Egypt, Viking, and else. And for Muslim like me, you can learn many Islamic information from Ustad, because nowadays most Ustad is recorded, like Ustad Abdul Somad, Ustad Ali Hidayat, and many more. You can learn You can even learn many things for everyday use, like cooking food, how to repair things, and many more. And lastly, to keep your sanity, you can learn various hobby. Of course, positive hobby. Don't learn negative hobby. And for example, like for me, I learned some balisong knife tricks, and yeah, it's fun. And personally, this is a very useful way and very effective way for me, which make us keep continue our life, and we can be more grateful for everything Allah has given to us. And sadly, we have come to the end of the video. If you find this video informative, please consider like or even subscribe. And that's all. Thank you for watching, and assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hello guys, welcome back to my vlog BRILIAN TRIYUNDA. Do you know the impact of the coronavirus in the culture sector in Ponorogo? Do you know coronavirus? Coronavirus or COVID-19 is a virus that attacks the human respiratory system. This virus is still associated with the cause of SARS and MERS, which had spread several years ago. The cause of the coronavirus is not fully known. But it's known that this virus is bred by animal and is capable for transmitting from one species. The impact of the coronavirus is enormous, both in the field of education, economy, social, culture, health, politics, and tourism. But I will only discuss the impact of corona in the cultural field, especially in the Ponorogo area, which is where I live. The impact of the coronavirus is felt by residents around Ponorogo, especially in the cultural field. Why is that? Because many cultures in Ponorogo are not running and not as organized as the previous years. Some of the culture in Ponorogo, when Grebek Suro, include Reok Ponorogo National Festival, the Cross History Parade and the Heritage Kirap, 1000 Day for Festival and Ngebelek Larungan Sesaji Tradition. Grebek Suro. Grebek Suro is an annual cultural tradition event for the people of Ponorogo in the form of a people's party. The art and tradition displayed include the National Reok Festival, the Cross Historical Parade and the Heritage Kirap, and Larungan Sesaji at Ngebel Lake. Grebek Suro is an annual event which is celebrated every once of Muharram, or one Suro on the Javanese calendar. This event is the initial activity in welcoming the East Java tourism visit here every year. The series of Grebek Suro include the processing of handing over heirlooms to the tomb of the first regent in Ponorogo. This was followed by a parade of hundreds of people toward the city center, decorated handcart and horses. The Cross History Parade and the Heritage Kirap. The Cross History Parade and the Heritage Kirap is one of a series of Grebek Suro events, which are routinely held every year in Ponorogo. This event was held to commemorate the Islamic New Year, which fall on 1 Muharram or 1 Suro. Historically, the heirloom kirap is a symbol of the movement of the city center of Ponorogo, which was in the Setono area and now the center of Ponorogo has moved to the central city, associating with the Ponorogo Town Square. It is square that is the central of awards from Grebek Suro, including the final destination of the Kirap Suro Parade. It is the town square of Ponorogo that is the venue of the National Reog Performance Festival, including its big night which is held on 1 Muharram. At present, the Harlem Parade is carried out with a parade followed by all levels of society. This is an annual event awaited by all Ponorogo people. The whole community flocked to the city, to the road traversed by the parade. Even Ngabelek is one icon of Ponorogo. As you know, in this place, we can find larungan sesaji tradition with every Suro moon.
Larungan sesaji at Ngabelek. Larungan sesaji in Ngabelek is a routine event held by the Ponorogo community as an expression of gratitude and a sign of the 1 Suro or 1 Muharram at the Ngabelek tourism object. Apart from being an expression of gratitude for the people of Ponorogo for the fortune and harvest for 1 year, this event is also a way of preserving culture and tradition that are manifest in the form of a symbol of running. Larungan sesaji in Ngabelek program begin with an opening dance, followed by bringing 5 bujang, included the great bujang or main bujang made from brown rice, 8-ounce bujang and bujang pura, which contain produce and such as vegetable and fruit. Before the flight, the bujang were circled around Ngabelek using dozens of jeep-type vehicles and dozens of motorboats in Ngabelek. The region of Ponorogo carried the bujang agung in the middle of Ngabelek. Meanwhile, for other bujang containing agricultural products such as fruit and vegetables have been scrambled by the community.
Hello everyone, see me again, FISTIRIKA HABIBAH. This time I will discuss about strategies to improve economy of students in the country. The first you heard the word pandemic, what do you think? Movie, disease, or something? Well, a pandemic is a situation where we are very well rid of disease or things. The area is not only the football field right, but the coverage area is to the whole world. Wow, so creepy. So, how can pandemic can affect the economy?
Because of restrictions, community activities have affected business activities, which then has an impact on the economy in order to reduce the spread of COVID-19 in Indonesia. Therefore, it will have an impact on the economy sector, such as 1. Prices of food needs that are increasing in the market. 2. The price of airplane tickets has decreased due to large-scale social restrictions. 3. Many entrepreneurs have gone out of business. Several countries have also closed access to their countries, such as Italy, Denmark, Canada, America.
Then, what about Indonesia? The government has carried large-scale social restrictions or what we often hear as PSBB. The PSBB can be applied in several red zone areas with the extent of COVID-19. So, the extent of PSBB expected can be reduced the transmission of the coronavirus. Saying that in fact, as good, we can do something to fill our bank wallet, guys. Okay, we can do this with an online business. Now now the era of digital, right? And you can get anything from sophisticated closed object, namely smartphone. The online business has several benefits, such as one, not worth by time, and then can be accessed by anyone, and then more protective.
In addition, entrepreneurs such as shoe factories, textiles, restaurants, etc. threatened to stop production even though Indonesia has not locked down yet. Thus, workers are threatened with layoffs. Even though every year new graduates have to get a job, it's scary because of COVID-19, unemployment is increasing.
Because I have good computing, this time I will tell you how to improve economy, especially for student finances. So, let's go.
Don't forget to upload photos of Banovi as attractive as possible so that buyers are interested.
Okay, I've arrived at this guys. Hopefully with tips on improving economy, especially for student finances, it can be useful for you. And don't forget to follow the health protocol whenever and whenever. Even though at home, we can still productive. And of course, we can get some money to meet our needs. Okay, thank you and see you.
Hi, my name is JALU AGNI. I'm from Politeknik Keselamatan Transportasi Jalan. Today I'm going to tell you about the impact of COVID-19 on Indonesian tourism industry. The year 2020 is very tough year for all sector, one of which of the tourism industry sector in the world, including tourism in Indonesia. This year, a virus called COVID-19 attacked almost the entire earth without exception. This COVID virus not only attacked humans, but also attacked the world with all the problems that arise from the chain effect that it causes. One of the many sectors affected by the pandemic, the tourism industry in one of the biggest effects compared to other industries. In the country tourism industry, the virus is starting to have an impact in early 2020, where both local and foreign tourism are expecting a very significant shrinkage. Many tourists cancel their travel plans, especially foreign tourists from China, where the country is the origin of the virus first occurred. The closure of access for tourists from China is the one of the biggest reason. According to the World Travel and Council, the loss experienced by Indonesia since January from the tourism industry is approximately $1.5 billion. Nearly 50 million Indonesia depend on the tourism economy. Why 50 million people? Yes, because this chain effect result in many sectors paralyzed, such as hotels become the most severe sector also hit by the COVID-19 virus pandemic, where many hotels rely on revenue for cooperate with the travel agencies. In the absence of support of travel agency, the hotel seems like to be paralyzed from booking activities that contribute 90% of the hotel revenue. Today, many hotels have lost nearly 80% employees without pay and closed hotel operation completely to cut even more losses due to the lack of income and low hotel occupancy rates at and now what the revenue received. Car rental is also a party that is also very hit by this incident because there have been many car renters and travel agencies that cancel all of their travel agenda presentation, almost cancellation 80%. This is inevitable because many people are also afraid of the transmission of this virus. Restaurants are also affected by the COVID-19 pandemic, where many restaurants are forced to close operation due to the absence of buyers visiting due to the closure of tourism attraction in their respective area. In the absence of the support of travel agencies, the tourism attraction many restaurants are realistically minded to close their restaurant. The souvenir center is also directly affected by the coronavirus because with the close of tourism attraction in area resulting in the absence of tourists who come, resulting in the center by also many who close and house employees. In conclusion, the incident in early 2020 was very unpredictable because of the outbreak of a deadly virus called COVID-19 that shocked the world because the virus had a significant impact on the tourism aspect. Now, I can only hope that the economic situation of the tourism industry will soon recover and soon improve, and this COVID-19 outbreak is coming to an end. Finally, I hope the government can give more attention to tourism actors in Indonesia who are currently in a bad condition. The tourism industry is the second largest foreign exchange contributor in Indonesia. Hopefully, the tourism players can be tough to face the disaster that hit the whole world. I think that's all I can say about the impact of COVID-19 on Indonesia's tourism industry. See you.
Assalamualaikum guys, welcome to my video. My name is RAIHAN DEMAS HIDAYATULLAH, a young cadet from PKTJ Tegal. So I will provide information about the influence of COVID-19 on the social aspect of society. The world is currently facing a pandemic caused by the COVID-19. This viral infection was originally discovered in Wuhan, China in December 2019 and has spread rapidly to various parts of the world. This pandemic affects various changes in the socio sector of the all affected areas. It must be admitted that the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic has forced the community to be adapted to the various forms of social change it caused. The various problems that exist have created a push for social transformation in society. In fact, it is not impossible that civilization and humanitarian order will experience a shift in a direction and form that is far different from the previous conditions. Furthermore, the phase of the post-pandemic world may never return to its initial situation. It must be that the new normal condition will cause social change, including behavior patterns and social interaction process. Simply put, the new normal emphasizes change in behavior to continue carrying out activities normally, but still refers to health protocol with mask than use. When we talk or meet both in the office environment and at home and with the local community, we must wear masks and also don't shake hands. Besides, you have to keep a distance of at least 2 meters when you want to talk to other people. Food traders also have to use masks to prevent transmission of COVID-19 to buyers. Even so, the implementation of the new normal will not run optimally if it is not accompanied by high discipline by the community. Moreover, data on the COVID-19 case still shows fluctuating numbers. I will give an example to those of you who wear masks. Keep a distance of about at least 2 meters when meeting and don't shake hands.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Yes. Let's say.
Oh no, why?
No. COVID-19.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys. I will tell you about the effect of coronavirus, especially in cleanliness aspect. But first, let me tell you about who I am. My name is RAIHAN IQBAL Ramadan. I was born in Trenggalek and I live in Trenggalek, East Java. I am 19 years old and right now I am one of student in Polytechnic of Road Transportation Safety, especially in RSTJ class with number 20011025. I think enough for my introduction and let's go to the video. Welcome back. Today I think you all have know what is the coronavirus. Coronavirus is virus come from Wuhan, China, and this virus appear in the world in the late of 2019. Wait. Wow, it's more than 1 year ago. Wow, it's been a long time since I heard the coronavirus appear in 2019, especially in Wuhan, China. I think this is because we all just in home in more than 1 year. It's amazing. In the early, this virus seemed as usual, but in 2020, boom, this virus spread around the world. So we must be careful with this virus. Guys, now I am in front of my home. I will challenge you what the difference in the first picture and second picture. This is the first picture and this is the second picture. I give you 5 seconds to find what the difference. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, close the door. Come on, what the difference in the two pictures? Just know. I know your mind, guys. Right. This thing and this make the picture different. Before coronavirus appear, I and my family don't have this thing. But after coronavirus appear, this thing very important in my house. Even I think you will find the same thing in the other house. Moreover, in the public place. This is how to keep clean your hand. Yeah, almost every family create this thing for keep clean their hand after they going out and for the guests who will visit there. So, because coronavirus, people will take clean their hand whenever and wherever. Second thing, I will tell you this and this. The lockdown because the coronavirus reduce the mobilization of the transportation, like this picture and this picture. So the air pollution will decrease And because this virus, many factories reduce their production, which make the pollution of the production decrease. And right now, I think we can smell a fresh air. And the last is this. The corona impact in cleanliness, especially in water quality. Because the lockdown, the water pollution from the residential house and from factory decrease. So I think now we can drink raw water. No guys, I just kidding. Still don't drink raw water. So guys, thank you for watching this video, and I'm ROYHAN. See you. And especially for Miss Wina, thank you for an amazing semester, Miss. And I think because you, I'm more confident for speak English. Thank you, Miss.
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to my video. My name is Cynthia. How are you guys? May you always be healthy. Okay, on this video, we will discuss the impact of the coronavirus on the health sector. Before we discuss this topic, I'll take you the previous year where circumstances are still not. Hi, who are you?
After it was announced for the first time that the coronavirus had hit the people of Wuhan, China, in just 1 month it has spread throughout the world, including Indonesia.
Not only that, several countries, including Indonesia, have issued policies to stay at home, which aim to reduce cases of exposure to COVID-19, such as school activities, work, something that must be done at home. Therefore, you must be familiar with COVID-19, which has hit Indonesia for more than 1 year, which is even very dangerous virus as can cause death. The impact of the COVID-19 virus on exposed people makes them have respiratory problems such as difficult breathing, even loss of their sense of smell. In addition, in the health sector, the COVID-19 pandemic also has other health impacts on society, such as an impact on mental health disorders. The mental health disorders problems that occur during a pandemic are caused because people are surrounded by death, poverty, anxiety, isolation, and restlessness. The increase in the number of people with mental health problems after COVID-19 is not so recorded clearly in Indonesia. However, this can occur because of the implementation of lockdown in several areas, which makes people afraid of losing their business, jobs, income, and being threatened with not being able to get the resources to survive. Until that fear then spreads to anxiety disorder and panic attacks. In addition, mental disorders that took place during this pandemic occur because of the policy to stay at home. Example and consequence of this mental disorder include change in sleep patterns. During the coronavirus pandemic, many people had trouble sleeping. People who experience difficulty sleeping during the corona pandemic because of their many activities dwelling at home.
In addition, insomnia disorder such as acute insomnia can occur because the person experiences stress and anxiety disorder during a pandemic. On the other hand, there are also people who sleep too much. This is due to a lack of productivity, which creates a feeling of laziness, which result is their person spending more time sleeping. Because change in sleep pattern will sometimes cause no health problem such as heart health problem. Dietary change. The increased stress caused by the COVID-19 pandemic has changed people's diet, caused many people to eat more than usual, and sometimes they don't eat healthy food, but prefer fast food, which of course will cause health problems such as diabetes. And the last, emotional change, caused by being at home constantly. This can happen to some people because everything that is done is completely online, such as online school and chit-chat with friends via online. For this reason, their activities become less free so that it can cause stress, and this of course also result in students having to do their learning activity at home, which sometimes make them feel depressed, stressed, because of the many texts at home and the lack of discussion with friends. In addition to the negative impact of the COVID-19 pandemic, which caused mental health problems, the COVID-19 pandemic also have positive impact, such as increasing public awareness of the importance of health that they must protect. This concern is in the form of adhering to health protocols, such as using masks when leaving the house.
Always keeping a distance for other people. Always washing hands using running water, especially after traveling. Also, always using a hand sanitizer after handling things. After traveling, having to change clothes.
And in addition to making people obey health protocol, this pandemic also makes people more alert, so that if they feel symptoms of COVID-19 such as coughing, shortness of breath, high fever for days, and loss of their sense of smell, make them check themselves, such as doing rapid or swab. But vigilance has to be reasonable, because anything excess is bad. And positive impact of COVID-19 is to increase public awareness of the importance of exercise, because exercise can prevent mental disorders experienced by some people due to implementation of quarantine and isolation, as well as physical distancing due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Therefore, as you all know, COVID-19 is like a deadly force that cannot be stopped, affecting more than 188 countries and regions around the world. And what is Satan is to spare it with a sayonara, to restless with death with all the most important people. Life is not a fire. People come and go alone. We still survive, carve out memory while you can. Write in tomorrow that may not exist, while the ones left tending to the tracks on the sand, which were brutally by the unceasing rolling waves, and that grows ever more familiar. Like the air which embraces coast, things may seem messy, but there is always something to do be done. For that, to those of you who remain patient and stay at home, we salute you. To those of you who continue to work, even in difficult times, like now for the sake of society, we pay respect. To those of you who continue to work even in difficult times like now, for the sake of society, we pay respect, especially to medical personnel such as doctors and nurses. Okay, thank you for watching my video. Goodbye.